Do you know? The universe's average color is called cosmic latte. In a 2002 study, astronomers found that the light coming from galaxies averaged into a beige color that's close to white. Do you know? A cloud weighs around 1 million tons. A cloud typically has a volume of around 1 kilometers cube and a density of around 1.003 kilo per cm cube. That's a density that's around 0.4% lower than the air surrounding it. This is how they are able to float. Do you know? Your brain is constantly eating itself. This process is called phagocytosis, where cells envelop and consume smaller cells or molecules to remove them from the system. Don't worry, phagocytosis isn't harmful, but actually helps preserve your gray matter. Do you know? The sun makes a sound, but we can't hear it. In the form of pressure waves, the sun does make a sound. The wavelength of the pressure waves from the sun is measured in hundreds of miles. However, meaning they are far beyond the range of human hearing. Do you know the moon looks upside down in the southern hemisphere? Compared to the northern hemisphere, anyway. This means that the man in the moon is upside down in the southern hemisphere and looks more like a rabbit. Do you know all the world's bacteria stacked on top of each other would stretch for 10 billion light years? Together, Earth's 0.001 millimeter long microbes could wrap around the Milky Way over 20,000 times.
Do you know? Animals can experience time differently from humans. To smaller animals, the world around them moves more slowly compared to humans. Salamanders and lizards, for example, experience time more slowly than cats and dogs. This is because the perception of time depends on how quickly the brain can process incoming information. Do you know? A chicken once lived for 18 months without a head. Mike the chicken's incredible feat was recorded back in the 1940s in the USA. He survived as his jugular vein and most of his brainstem were left mostly intact, ensuring just enough brain function remained for survival. In the majority of cases, a headless chicken dies in a matter of minutes. Do you know? Wearing a tie can reduce blood flow to the brain by 7.5%. A study in 2018 found that wearing a necktie can reduce the blood flow to your brain by up to 7.5%, which can make you feel dizzy, nauseous, and cause headaches. They can also increase the pressure in your eyes if on too tight and are great at carrying germs. Do you know? The fear of long words is called hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia. The 36-letter word was first used by the Roman poet Horace in the 1st century BCE to criticize those writers with an unreasonable penchant for long words. It was American poet Iame Nezhukumatathil, possibly afraid of their own surname, who coined the term how we know it in 2000.